Hi, and thanks for joining me today. This is Tara at Postpartum Nurturing. So, big emotions, they happen to all of us pretty much every day, and particularly when we are a mother. After we've given birth, we've got a lot going on in our bodies. There's breast milk coming in, whether you're feeding or not. There's healing and recovery. There's hormones, trying to regulate. There's lack of sleep. There's just so much at play. There's overwhelm. For a first time mum, we aren't sure about what actually is happening to us or what we need to do. And so today I wanted to share with you just some things that you can do when the emotions get really big and overwhelming. First of all, just letting yourself surrender to what you're feeling is key. So feeling like crying, just let yourself have that cry. If you are feeling rageful and angry though, that is a good time to seek help because there is, sometimes imbalances happen to that degree where you have this inexplainable anger and rage, and that could lead to harming yourself or harming someone. Then definitely seek help and a therapist of that you trust and know that who you could help, who can help you. And a few other things that you can do are for emotions like overwhelm. You can stop and take yourself outside. Just plant your feet on the ground, bare feet on the ground, and just take some deep breaths. Even if you've got your baby in a sling or your little one, if they're not a baby anymore and they're maybe a toddler, take them outside with you if you need to, but just have your feet planted on the ground and stand with your eyes closed, your feet hip width apart, your arms down by your side, and just take some breaths. And you can even make some sound. Now, oftentimes I do this when I'm in the car driving by myself. If I'm feeling like I'm flustered, I'm running a bit late, things haven't gone to plan at home, and I'm in the car, I will make the sounds. So just really tune into what I'm feeling like I'm needing to say. So it could be ooh, or it could be ah, e, whatever it is, and I'll change it, or sometimes I'll do the same sound over and over until so it's almost like I'll be doing it over and over, so taking a breath and then repeating that sound. And then all of a sudden I've stopped without realizing it. And that's just my body's obviously had enough. My mind will start thinking about something else, and I went, oh, hang on a minute, I'm not doing that sound anymore. So that's kind of like a tuning in. You'll do it until you naturally stop. And have a play around with those sounds as well. Even if you've got your little one in your arms, you can do those sounds. It's our babies, our children, they're feeling our energy all the time. And so if you are using a sound that's calming you or connecting you in some way, then they will feel that as well and respond. So, if they're having a moment where they're really crying and you don't know how to help them, just experiment and see if that helps. So it takes us out of our head, and it actually just helps us feel in our body and sort of reset at a vibration that we need. Journaling is also another really beneficial way of dealing with emotions and overwhelm and all that stress. So just grab a journal or a piece of paper and just write down everything that you're feeling that's going on for you. Just write it all down, get it out. And you could even start to ask yourself, some powerful questions like, well, we see your mind is always looking for an answer. Your brain is always looking for an answer. So you want to be careful of what you're asking. If you're asking the question, what's wrong with me? Or why is this happening? Or, why can't I do this? Your brain is going to look for an answer. So you want to ask an empowering, positive question. So your brain is looking in a different way for an answer. So something like, what does my baby need from me? Or what do I need for myself right now? How can I make a change in this situation? Or, like, what makes me feel better? So it's sort of getting answers in that way. So that's a really powerful way of, helping with emotions as well. So, yes, there's a few tips. Let me know what emotion you are, challenged with, that overwhelms you, that, that feels really big and you don't know how to quite deal with it. And, we'll reach out if you need a hand, and let's make some posts about it so we can help many mums through this big time of waves of emotions. Okay, all the best, Mama. Talk to you soon.